I'm joining the studio right now with Miguel Carreira. Came in to talk about his son, AJ, and this is a second time for you, right?
Correct.
You were here last year.
We were here last year, correct.
Thank you for coming back again, Miguel.
Oh, no problem.
You look great, by the way.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you very much. Next week will be a totally different story about on the Billboard, and I won't smell that good either. You were here last year to talk about your son, AJ Anthony.
Correct.
He's now 8. Last year when he was here, how was he doing? Was he in remission treatment?
He was in remission last year, yeah. He when he was 3 years old, he was first diagnosed with a brain tumor, which is in 2012, which is an ependymoma, which was removed successfully, and he went for treatments. And then May of 15, the tumor came back in a different place in his head, in his brain still. And he went for surgery again, did 6 weeks of proton therapy at CHOP in Philly, and was in remission as of last August.
So now a year later, how's he doing?
He's doing great. He's doing great, man. He's playing Little League. He's in 2nd grade, and he's doing phenomenal in school, and he's doing really, really good. Doing really good.
Now, obviously, he still has to be checked on.
He goes every 3 months. He just went in September. He's going back the beginning of December to get checked again. I don't know what dates it is because my wife doesn't tell me till she tells Facebook because she doesn't want me to stress. So when Facebook finds out, it's when I find out.
Sure.
So she knows I stress about these things. But yeah, he'll be back in December rather, for his treatments, for his scan, and he's been doing very well. He's been doing very well.
So far, the scans have come back clean.
So far, things come back very clean.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. His health is good. His strength, his energy.
Yeah, he's got a lot of energy. Everything's good, man. He's doing great.
That's awesome.
He's doing great. Like I say, he's playing baseball. He's killing it, and he's doing awesome.
Like a little kid, a little 8-year-old kid with
like a
nothing.
Regular kid, you would never even tell.
That's fantastic.
You would never know anything ever happened to this kid.
How would you say that Ocean of Love has attributed to everything you've been through over the last 5 years or so?
Well, I mean, we met them back in 2012 when this first happened, and like anything, you figure, this happens to everyone you know. This never happens to you. And just the support, the counselors, it's just a game changer with them. Like they're there to help you with everything. They kind of know how to guide you in the right way and kind of put things in perspective for you. I mean, financially, they helped us a lot because my wife wasn't working. I had to stop working. At the time, we had 2 other kids, Anthony's older brother and his younger sister. Now we have 4 and 1 on the way. But, we had... we had
Congratulations.
Thank you. So we had a lot of support from them, financially and even with the counseling. I mean, we don't know what to do. You don't know what to expect. You don't know what's going to happen. And they're there and they support you 100%. And it's amazing.
Well, and now that obviously, AJ, his scans have been coming back clean for a while now, for a year.
Yeah.
What is your involvement still with Ocean Love, or how is the involvement of Ocean Love with your family?
They're still involved with us. They still help us out with certain financial things. They give us gas cards all the time to go back and forth to Philly for scans and stuff like that. We interact with them all the time when they have parties, when they have events. They, take care of us with that stuff. They just had a charity event that you'd gone a couple years ago too. The one with the tricky tray, whatever it is, which was amazing. They took care of us with that on the tickets and stuff. Another family donated the tickets to us for us to go, which was really nice. And still with emotional stuff, like we have our oldest goes there and talks to them. Certain things still kind of upset him about it, so they help him with that, which is really nice.
With AJ now, he's playing sports and everything. Mm-hmm. Does he still feel that he wants Ocean of Love around? Does he still have that connection with them? Or
I mean, he every time he goes there, he sees them, he hugs them all. He wants to hang out with them. They do crafts with the kids and stuff, and it's just a nice support group, and they're like family to him. He goes in there, he talks to them. They all know him by name. He knows everyone by name. So it's a really nice family atmosphere there, and he gets to hang out with the other kids. They kind of get to play together. It's really nice. It's a really nice thing.
I'm talking with Miguel Carreira. He's in the studio once again, talking about his son, AJ. He was here last year, right before the Radiothon got going, and where AJ just was clean for a couple months.
Correct.
So, and he's been clean for over a year now. His scans have come back great, and that's fantastic. Do you still see yourself staying active with Ocean of Love, being part of
absolutely.
What they do?
Absolutely. It's one of those things where they just help the families out so much. You have to stay active with them. You want to be involved with them. They help us so much. You want to help them back. So whenever there's like events like this, we're more than willing to come out and do whatever we have to support them, just the way they supported us. Because it's like I said, it's really a family atmosphere with them. It's really a different thing.
Well, Ocean of Love is an amazing organization in Ocean County. They help out families like yours whose children have cancer. What was the biggest thing that you remember over this whole process that really sticks out that Ocean of Love did for you guys? That
I think it was actually just going in there and talking to them and they kind of knew where you were with things. They kind of could guide you in the right path because, I mean, we were parents. We had no clue. This is the first time we're hearing of this. Our son's got cancer. What do you do? They kind of knew how to, this is who you need to go see. This is what you need to do. This is where you have to go. And just, if you need to talk to us, we have other families that have been through this. Just the support that they give you is just a different level,
As important as the gas cards are, helping you pay your utilities, putting food on the table, I'm hearing from the families, it's that support. It's that emotional support is so much more valuable than
you don't know where to turn. And they've gone through this. They have hundreds of families that they help. They know what to tell you, what not to tell you, which way to go. They know how to get all the families together that are going through this and just sit there together and talk and communicate. And it helps you tremendously, air all that out. And
not to minimize the financial help that these families receive, because there are some families.
Oh, no, 100%.
That if it wasn't for Ocean of Love, they would not have a roof over their head. Right.
It's a combination of everything.
Right. Yeah. Our goal is to raise $105,700 for Ocean of Love. I'm just very happy to hear that AJ is doing great. What message would you give to the people listening, why we do this, why it is so important to make that donation?
It's important to make the donation to keep that level of support to the families going, whether it's a financial support and emotional support. They're there for us. It's a family. It's like, going to your cousin's house and hanging out and joking and laughing. It's the same level that they bring to us. And they need all the help they can get from us and from the families listening. God forbid this is something that you ever had to deal with or have to deal with. They're there for you 100%, and you need that.